my first question, is just like, why entrepreneurship? You know, what made you get into this mind state? This, I'm about to do this, and this.
Right. It's crazy because I feel like I've always been an entrepreneur. Like I was kind of like born into it. It's wild because like in 5th grade, I actually had people working for me in 5th grade.
Okay.
You know those lanyards where people used to like put them on their keychains and like make the different colors and stuff? And you have like the square. Yeah, the square and the circle and all the different shapes. So people started making those and I was like, oh, this is a trend. Like this is a thing. So I was like, okay, this is what we gonna do. Y'all know how to make them. I'll buy the string. Y'all make them during recess. We'll sell them and I'll give you a cut. And it worked.
In 5th, you said what grade?
5th grade.
That's crazy.
5th grade, I had people literally during recess. We was sitting against the wall. You did not play.
I was crying during recess when it was thunderstorm.
We had a whole sweatshop.
I had a sweatshop going during recess.
5th grade.
We had a sweatshop
5th grade. 5th grade. And nobody said
Can we
nothing
play?
to me. No, you cannot play. You
Get back to work.
Make the string. I had orders. I'm talking about like people paying like $5 for like a keychain. I had colors. I had like 50 different colors you could choose from. I had people that could do the different designs.
That's crazy.
I had a circle, square. People could do like the crazy like skip a loop ideas. And I'm like, yo, we got orders. So you can't play at recess until you get your orders done.
Yeah, get your dumb.
How would you bully your niggas into making?
She on top of the slide.
But I paid them though.
She's sliding down. No.
I want to get on the slide too.
And the crazy thing, but this is the thing. I wasn't even playing during recess. I was a supervisor.
Yeah, I was
That's
about to say,
crazy.
What you need? You need string? What color?
What color you need?
What color you need? You
We
need
got
blue? You
you.
running out of blue? I
got
got you. I'm gonna get you that blue by tomorrow. So like for me, it was always like a hustle. And the crazy thing is I ain't need money for anything. What was I buying in 5th grade? Nothing. But it was just something that was just kind of like a part of me. And then I think like 6th grade, I moved into like LimeWire and CDs.
I used to make CDs for people too.
I made
sometimes.
CDs for people.
I didn't
so
try
that was
them, so that's why I'm not out.
exactly. That was like
you did it for free?
Maybe.
you crazy.
But it wasn't. It wasn't like a lot of people though. It was like
I had orders.
it was like a couple. It wasn't like I ain't have orders.
I had orders.
It was like 3 or 4 of my friends like, oh, make me a CD.
Messing
No.
up your parents' good computer for free.
I messed up. See, yeah, for
All
free.
kind of viruses. Just
No, I was
how much you was
collecting
charging?
checks.
Do you remember?
I don't even remember what I was charging for the CDs, but I know for like the lanyard it was like $5.
Okay.
And I would pay everybody like $2 per lanyard you made. I kept the 3.
That's profit of 3.
Come on now.
Exactly.
She
But I was
ain't do
supplying.
nothing.
I was supplying all your colors, all of that.
That's it.
So I did that.
Okay.
And then like I think 4th grade is kind of where it all got started. You know how we all had desks, and your desk you had stuff you could put your school supplies in underneath. It was like those fat desks, and everybody kind of put stuff in their desk. I made name tags with word art, and then you could put your favorite cartoon on the background. So everybody had Boondocks. This is where Boondocks first came out. It was crazy, like Boondocks, SpongeBob. I had people doing all types of stuff. So I did like graphic design. This was like 4th grade, where if you order like a $10 name tag from me, you had your name. I made it in the craziest word art that was on Microsoft Word.
I ain't gonna hold you. Word art used to be disgusting. Like the different
It
fonts
did,
they
exactly.
had. Like,
Exactly. So I used to use the ones that was like, kind of like, the curvature
Wavy.
ones. Yeah, the wavy
Yeah.
ones. So I used like the wavy
I know
ones.
exactly what you're talking about.
I'm like, what color would you want your name? I mean, I had a whole like order form. What color would you want your name? What cartoon you want on the back? And then the whole school had name tags.
That's crazy.
Everybody wanted one on their desk. And it was like, after a certain point, my parents was like, look, y'all using up the color ink. You
My
print up
question is,
everything.
what was you doing with this money?
Nothing. It was just a drive to just get it. I don't know what it was. It was just like, I want to be able to make something. And it wasn't about the money. It was just the fact that I could.
People wanted it.
Yeah, the people wanted it. And to me, it was like, you knew to come to me. Come to me. You want a name
Come
tag?
to breed the goat.
Come to breed a goat. I will get your name tag. And, we got like a 3-day turnaround. I'm going to make it on Microsoft Word, print it out, bring it to you, and then everybody's like, I want one too. Then the whole class got a name tag. So that's kind of where it started. And then I just continued that. Like throughout high school, I was just trying to find little ways to make money. I mean, I had some jobs, but then like after graduating college, it was just like, I kind of want to take this a little bit more seriously. So then I started off with the candles. And then the candles kind of took off, and then I'm like, all right, I got to expand this and really take this seriously. So now it's very serious. This is very serious now.
And I just like the fact that you kind of like took an idea and kind of made it your own in terms of, I mean, we all know about the paint and sip and all of that, but the fact, I just remember, hearing about Wick and Sip, and it's like, you don't really, first of all, it's a dope name,
Thank you.
So, because it's like candle and sip, that's trash.
No, it is trash.
That's trash. You can't say candle and sip. But the fact that like you took an idea and kind of made it into your own to where you have a business now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because when you hear pain, you say, okay, I'm a pain, sip some wine, blah, blah, blah. But like, candles are fire. And like a lot of people, I don't know.
I like the candles are fire. They're literally we burn them.
Like a double entendre. Yeah. But like I don't know if it's like maybe just me being late or whatever, but I feel like for some reason in our generation, candles became like a thing. It was a thing. It just became a thing. Because when I was growing up, I didn't give a fuck about candles. Like, I didn't care about candles. But now, I gotta have candles. Yeah. So it's like the fact that you saw that need to like have all right, candles are a thing. And also like the paint and sip is like, why not combine the two? Like, I just thought that was fire. And I just want to know, like, all right, so what was the initial, I guess, thought behind, let me get this Wick and Sip thing going.
Exactly. So for me, it started off with candles, but then I was like, okay, I'm going to farmers markets selling the actual candles, and people were really asking for like a candle store. So for me, a candle store was not enough. I was thinking, I'm very into figuring out the numbers, like not necessarily how I can make the most money, but how can I at least break even? I always look at how can I break even and then become a little more comfortable with this business so that I'm not scrambling to figure out how to pay for different things. So at first it was just like, all right, I want to just do like a candle store and then maybe do some private events. And then I kind of researched some other candle workshops, and there are candle workshops out there. Like, I never claimed to be the first one, but this vibe is different. Like, you cannot find this vibe anywhere else.
Come on now, talk your shit.
You cannot find this vibe anywhere else. I don't care what candle shop you go to. You make a candle, nothing's going to feel like when you come in this building. So for me, it was just like, all right, I'm going to research. And research is very important in entrepreneurship. You got to figure out what else is out there. So I went out there. I found that there was some other competitors as well that had some candle workshops. And I'm like, what are they missing? And you capitalize off of what they're missing. So that's why I came up with Wick and Sip. People love wine. A lot of other candle shops supply the wine. But people also love intimacy. And they love going on dates with people, doing things differently, going out with their girls, doing something different. So it's like, I'm going to push it all together. Candles, wine, having your own table with your girls, your significant other, anybody that you want to come in with, and really having a good time without necessarily like having to go to the club. Because everybody's like, you got to go out to have a good time. You do not have to go out to have a good time. So this is the whole experience pretty much.
Okay. So this is a little crazy.
Yep.
All right, so you know how they got those paint and sips, right? We talking about paint and sips.
I know exactly.
I don't even know.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going. I know exactly where you're going.
So now they have these things called like the XXX paint and sips.
Yep. I know exactly where you're going with.
Would you ever have a XXX Wick and Sip?
Probably not.
It's a market.
But I would have the paint and sip though. I'm not even gonna lie, I would have the paint and sip. This is why. We're working with hot wax.
Hey, some people
use the hot wax.
Some people like it.
Some people like the wax. They like that. Some people like that. You want the wax on you?
All right, hey, look, I'm sorry. This is taking a left. We talking about entrepreneurship. I'm sorry.
But it's
Have
true.
y'all ever had hot wax poured on y'all?
Never.
I've never, but it's
I
a
don't
thing.
know. I'm just asking. It's a thing.
It's a thing, though.
I don't know what kind of kinky shit y'all into.
Nah,
I'm asking the question.
It's a thing, though. It's a thing. It's a thing.
So,
but people walking around and having the hot wax and people trying to pour the wax. First of all that wax need to go in your candle. Okay?
you ain't wasting yours.
You're not wasting wax. Okay? Wax is expensive. It's not even just the wax cost. It's the shipping. Like, think about paying like $200 and just shipping alone for wax. Do you know how mad I would be if I saw wax being poured on a man walking through here?
Stuck in his chest hairs.
And he just got wax going down, and I'm like, yo, that's like $15 worth of wax.
Yeah,
No,
from what I've
that's
seen,
not
they ain't even working on the project.
They're not at all.
They just sucking dick. Like, y'all ain't seen the.
I seen
You see them jokes?
And you know the crazy thing about it is that
And they friends is recording it.
Like,
They
yo,
are.
why y'all ain't stopping her?
Get it, girl.
She's wilding right now. Like, you
It's
at a
crazy
paint
because
incident, my
as
nigga?
soon as I saw it, I knew exactly who they were because I was inquiring about them coming here. So I was,
They
yeah.
was coming, all right. Dang. I gotta get myself one. Where is that? Here we go.
You gotta get,
I gotta get myself
you
there.
gotta give them something for that. That was good.
That was in Virginia?
No, they were in Texas, but they
but
travel.
You
They
talked
travel.
Oh, you talked to him about.
I talked to them about having something here as well.
So
wherever my girl
whoa,
lives.
time out. So your candles was gonna be in the shape of.
The candles were not going to be involved.
Wait a minute.
It was going to be.
You making dick candles out here, Bree?
No,
you making dandles?
No dandles. We don't do dandles.
I can tell you who was not going to be at that event.
Blaine will say he's not coming to the dandle event.
I mean, if you want to hire Open Gym to be out here,
The model.
butt ass
He would
naked.
be a model.
They're gonna be
He
disappointed.
probably would go for that. If you want to be a model, we can work something.
Where's the dick?
Hey,
Where the rest of it?
That's all I
That's
got.
funny.
Hey, draw. Y'all gonna be drawing. Not talking.
Shut up. They won't be able to tell the difference. We
We
give
gonna
them so
have
much
we gonna have Bree
wine.
like she used to be at recess. Shut up. And make your
All I did
candle.
is swing
Hey, they
that.
going to be just like dudes that's in the trenches.
Pass the dick. My turn.
You know what? They really are though. These women in here that come in here are aggressive.
Oh Lord.
I'm talking about aggressive with the wine, so I can only imagine if you come past,
You need to stay away from me.
Yeah, never mind.
it's really gonna be.
I was trying to walk down the aisle butt ass naked, but never mind.
they,
you do it.
You could.
Wait,
can
whoa,
do it.
not me.
You could.
Oh,
I mean, if
can
that's
do
what you want to do, you could.
I say you do it, bro. You only live
Can I
one
get
life.
paid? Do I get paid for it?
Yeah, you get
Okay.
paid.
Tips.
Of course.
How
Only
much?
tips.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
got a
tip,
tip.
yeah,
all
tip
right.
only.
no salary, just
Yeah,
tip.
no salary, just tips.
No, I need.
Not just-
I gotta get a base. I gotta get a base rate. You know.
No.
That's the tip.
No.
It depends on
All
performance.
tips.
Yeah,
It's paid for
only your
performance. That's it.
Zero performance.
It's
for me.
You work off commission.
I don't even know how to take
You work off
pictures, so
commission.
ain't no way you gonna have me in here doing some. Yeah,
You could.
Nah.
You could try it out.
I can try.
Yep, you could try. Pay for performance. You could try it out.